guys, today I wanted to make a video about Everton and just sort of reviewing what's going on at the football club in recent times and what I think they should do going forward. So form wise, under Sean Dyche they've had 5 league games now and they've won 2 of them, which isn't actually that bad going. It doesn't sound great, don't get me wrong, 2 wins and 3 losses. But when you actually look at the games they've played, they've actually done quite well because they've had some tough fixtures in that time. The 2 wins were against Arsenal and Leeds, both at home, both very important victories. And the losses were a 4-0 battering away at Arsenal the other night, 2-0 loss in the Merseyside derby. And I think the only disappointing one, like really disappointing, is a 2-0 home loss to Aston Villa. So it hasn't been a bad start under Sean Dyche. There's only one result there that I think they can say is really disappointing and they should have done a lot better. So yes, that's not too bad. And then in the Cups, they lost to Man United at the first opportunity in the FA Cup, 3rd round I think, and they got battered by Bournemouth in the League Cup in the 3rd or 4th round I think. So yeah, no success there, but I think this season's all about staying up for Everton, to be honest. The starting 11, I think the best 11 is a 4-5-1 formation that Sean Dyche has got them playing. It's just making them a lot more compact. It can leave the player up front, whether it be Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Neil Mopai, or even Sims, it can leave them a bit isolated, but I think just because it's helped them defensively, I think they go with it. Pickford in goal, first name on the team sheet. Back 4, I still think Seamus Coleman still has the edge over Nathan Patterson. Patterson to me looks like a very good young player, but Coleman has that bit more experience and maybe tactical nous. Tarkowski and Cody have been 2 of Everton's best players this season, I think. And I think Mykolenko is a player that the fans have taken to as well. So I think on paper that defence doesn't look too badly. I think until Sean Dyche came in, it has been the midfield this season that has been very disappointing for Everton. I think out wide they're best with Damari Gray and Dwight McNeil. Dyche has gone for Idrissa Gana Gueye in the centre and pushing Iwobi out wide. For me, since Gay's come back to Everton, he doesn't look like half the player that he was in his first spell at Everton, and I personally wouldn't start him. I just see him making too many mistakes, and it just looks like the lack of playing time that he's had at PSG over the past 3 years, I think it is. It just seems that's maybe, I don't know, made him a little bit more just not up to speed as much as the other players. So my midfield's 3 in the centre. I've gone with Iwobi. I think he just gives a bit of creativity and definitely can cover the pitch. So I think he's suited to that role. Abdoulaye Doucouré, I think the problem for him has been consistency throughout his 2.5 years at Everton so far. I think in his first season under Ancelotti he did very well, but last season and the start of this season wasn't so good. But he has put in a couple of decent performances since Sean Dyche has come in, so I think he starts. And Amadou Onana, who's been one of the successes for Everton this season, he's definitely been one of their best performers. Really athletic, and to me just looks like a player who could go on to be like a player who starts for a Champions League club potentially. Definitely one of the future talents of Belgium. It wouldn't surprise me if he's one of their key players in the next 2 or 3 years. So I think that's an overall solid midfield 3. The problem is they do lack a bit of backup in midfield, or quality backup anyway. And then up front, Calvert-Lewin now obviously his fitness is a huge problem at the minute. He can't seem to stay fit for more than 2 games in a row. It's just constant injury problems, and Sean Dyche has come out and said that he's going to look into it, what the player can potentially improve on with his lifestyle and how he trains and pretty much everything. So I think Everton will hope that, Shondijk can find, some small mistakes that Calvert-Lewin is making and hopefully change them for Everton. So yeah, and Shondijk as a whole, I think he's probably the best chance Everton have got at staying up. It just feels right, Shondijk going to Everton. It feels, when a team appoints a manager and you just feel like, the fans will definitely take to him. So I think he was the best choice for Everton. It certainly feels like a better fit than Frank Lampard at Everton, in my personal opinion. Definitely better than Rafa Benitez either way. I think he's the best chance that they've got staying up, and he's already, proven he can get a couple of good results in important games, whether it be at home to a team at the top of the table in Arsenal or against a fellow relegation rival in Leeds. So yeah, I think he is definitely the best chance they've got of staying up. And then for incoming players, I think that there are a few weaknesses, especially in terms of backup for this Everton squad. So I think a fullback would be very good because they're a bit limited there. So I've gone with Nacho Vidal for Osasuna. Now this would be a cheap option, 5 million. He's an experienced player who still isn't like ridiculously old. He's 28, and I think with like the style of football that Shondijk plays in, not allowing attacking players to get into positions where it is easy for them to get a good shot on goal without defenders getting in the way of it. I think he suits that because he is very good at blocking the ball, very good at marking his man and getting in the right position. So I think he'd be a good signing. And then in the centre of midfield, I think they could do a few more options there. I've gone with Jean-Rick Bellegarde for Strasbourg, and I just think he would add a bit of creativity in the midfield, athleticism as well, and yeah, very good passer of the ball, also very good at dribbling with the ball, carrying it up the pitch. So I think he'd be a good signing as a market value of 8 million, so that would be a bargain if they could get him for anything like that price tag. And finally, I've gone with a white man because I think if you look at Everton's potential white options, there's really not a lot. You've got Dwight McNeil, Damari Gray, and then Alex Iwobi, who I think has personally played better for Everton when he's playing down the centre. And also Andros Townsend, who has missed the entire season so far through injury. He had a really bad cruciate injury at the end of last season. So I've gone with Jack Harrison from Leeds. I think at the moment he's not a nailed-on starter for Leeds. They have got other options like Wilfried Gnonto, Crescencio Somerville. Who else they've got? They've got Brendan Aronson, of course. And yeah, he's not guaranteed starter. We know Leicester were very close to signing him at the end of the transfer window in January. So yeah, I think he'd suit Everton because he is, he's just got a ridiculous engine, contributes defensively to like the extreme levels, and is a very good crosser of the ball and can play long balls to a target man like Calvert-Lewin if they can get him fit, obviously. And his market value would be 25 million, so I think Everton wouldn't have to pay anything above 30, and I think he'd be a good transfer for Everton to bring in. So yeah, anyway, in conclusion, Everton right now they're 18th in the league, but I don't think it's over for them. I think it is going to be the home games that are important for them this season. Their record, when you compare home and away games, I think they've only won one away game all season, and that was against bottom of the table Southampton, if I remember correctly. So, it is going to be the home games with the atmosphere of Goodison Park that are going to be vital if Everton are to stay up this season. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on Everton. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.